Hey guys, I'm Brian.
And I'm Terry.
And welcome back to the Forest Farm Project. We're at Terry's old house again, and today we finally get to start something fun.
Yeah, we're going to start building those cabinets. This is the first in many episodes.
Yeah, and it's our first time building cabinets, so let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Since all we have is a small job site table saw, we can't really process 4x8 sheets of plywood very well with any accuracy. So we're going to break them into smaller pieces with the circular saw, and Dad has an awesome dumpster find for us for that. Generally you'd lay a 4x8 sheet out, but he's saved us some money.
Well, and Brian's like, Dad, we don't need that junk, just throw it away. And I said, man, we could use that sometime or another. It's going to be perfect. We can lay them out here. We'll have to move that table saw. But when we're using our skill saw, rip this stuff down for a 4x8 sheet. You just do that. We'll have one of these on the side. Leave the center open, cut right down through there. You could cut across this and it's not going to damage the blade or affect your cut. This stuff just pulverizes.
It's just 2" by 4" by 8" foam. That one of the jobs we were on, they ripped 5" strips off the end, and it's perfect.
And then if we want to rip off the end of a 4-foot sheet, we can slide them down that way, go like that. I mean, cut it crossways 4-foot way and have 8-foot sheets laying out here.
We can break it down real quick.
Yeah. So it's going to help out a lot.
Yeah. And then we take them over to our table saw, run them out onto our outfeed table, and it's going to be nice.
Yep. Let's get that table saw out of the way and get to work.
Alrighty. And if you guys happen to hear any fans or vacuums in the background, we're trying to keep airflow going through here so we don't have to suck on dust all day. It might get a little noisy at times.
It's going to get noisy.
You unhook that vacuum for you. Typically, your base cabinets are 24 inches deep, but we have a 3/4 face frame on top of that cabinet. So our cabinets actually need to be 23 1/4 inches deep. So we're going to cut this panel, the first one, at 24. That way we have 3/4 to play with when we take it to the table saw to do our finer, more precision cut.
We'll clean it up and you get the cuts down what we need there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're coming off of here. Make sure you use the right side of this thing. 24 inches. Right there. Move this away. That's about where we want that thing cut. We'll go ahead and mark it.
And remember, we got a 5" offset.
Yes. We're going to use this little booger right here. So they need to be 5 inches back for our skill saw, which is
The other way.
2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. That's on this side.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Once we get moved, we're going to have a nice saw.
Yes, sir.
Right now, we have no room for a nice saw.
It's a high-tech way of doing this.
It gets the job done.
Put it all the way outside, see?
Well, there is number 1. Cut down to 2 feet. Now we got to cut 2 36" panels out of this. Oops, sorry.
Thanks, sir.
Surprisingly, this $20 track works really well. It works better as an individual than as an 8-foot piece, but still works really well.
But we got a way I think we can remedy that. We'll show you when we get to it. That'll be later on. Probably won't be in this video.
No.
We're going to build one base cabinet here and see how bad we screw it up so we can decide, are we going to go buy a big saw or can we get by with this rinky-dink operation we got going here?
Yeah. Alright, we got them cut down, but they're still 48 inches wide, so we're going to rip them in half with the circular saw again, make them 24, so that we've got the beginnings of our 24 by 36 base cabinets. Then we're going to take them to the table saw and rip them down to the fine dimensions we need.
Let's do it.
right, guys, Dad's been tearing it up on the table saw. We cannot be happier with this outfeed table we built using the Kreg track horses. It's solid. As you can see, we got stuff all over it, and it's just been perfect for running all this stuff through. It's going really well. We are about to start assembling our first base for one of our cabinets next to the range, and we were getting all excited and about to start drilling some pocket holes, and then I got to thinking, one thing that it could be easy to overlook is we're going to assemble our base and then put our sides on it. Well, if we assemble our base without drilling our holes for the sides prior to assembling the base, we can't get back in there to drill our holes very easily. We could use the repair kit from Kreg, but why go through that extra step of having to do something after the fact when you can do it before the fact? So we're going to take our bottom board for the bottom shelf in the cabinet and drill some holes around the sides for that, so we can attach our sides when we get it ready to. And then we can pop all our holes for our runners on the bottom and screw it all together, and we'll have one base done. So here's what I'm talking about. This is a runner under our cabinet. This is the base of the cabinet, but it's inverted right now so that we can work on laying everything out and make sure everything is going to be properly aligned. Well, our side is going to be flush with this, and going to be an extra panel on the outside where we cut out for our toe kick, and it runs all the way up to the top of the cabinet. We were about to start drilling our holes going into these runners to secure to this base, and that's when I realized, wait a minute, we've got to be able to screw through this base into this side panel to secure it and make everything solid. And then we got to thinking, is it even going to work, because we've got a 3/4 panel in the way? So I took a block, just a scrap we had, put it in the Kreg K5, and popped a hole in it to see how it would work. So if I line this up, boom, you can see I've still got room to get my pocket hole screw in from the side, and we're good to go. Everything's going to work out just fine. It's been a long day, a learning curve. We've never done cabinets, so we're getting there. All right, guys. Well, we finished up for today what we could do.
Got our first box built.
Yep. Looks pretty good. Nice and solid. The Kreg pocket holes worked really well.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really doing a good job.
It was a challenge trying to cut all this wood on a job site table saw, but we did it, and it's come out, man. This stuff's fitting. I mean, it's fitting snug.
We had to do some double cuts to get things squared up and make it work out, but
yeah, and made a few mistakes along the way, but we're learning.
First cabinet, it happens.
Yeah.
That's all we can get done today. We'll be back next time, get what we can done. We'll just whittle away at it till they're done.
Yep. See you guys next time.
Have a good one.